So let me tell you the best thing I've ever learnt from Dan. One of them. There's so many, but this is one of the best. It's actually on my t-shirt right now, if you can see it. It's called Approval Not Needed. And it's a principle, it's a way of living, it's a type of life, it's a quality of life. It's just a beautiful way to live where you just really have nothing to tell anybody, you have nothing to show anybody, you have no care about what anybody thinks about what you do. And the thing that Dan taught me very, very early is that approval really isn't needed. And it's a wonderful statement, and it's a great phrase that people love when I tell them. Approval is not needed. But the key bit is, how do you get to the point where approval isn't needed? Well, you get to the point where you educate yourself so well on the principles of life and the principles of business and success, and you just know exactly what you need to do to get to the point where you want to be, whether it's in life, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in business, whether it's finance, whether it's just whatever it is. When you get to the point in your life where you're just sure, you just know what works, the principles of life, the principles of business, the principles of making money, you get to the point where you just know approval isn't needed. You don't need anybody, your parents, you don't need your friends, your family, just nobody to approve of what you're doing. And I believe personally that's the thing that everybody wants. There's hundreds of people in this airport right now, and most people's problem is they think they need approval. Everything that they do, whether it's relationships, their job, going to college, getting married, like whatever it is, people they're just living with the belief that they need to be approved of by somebody. And I think they do that often because it's a substitute, if you like, for really living the life that they want to live. And you can only ever get to the point of living your life when you know exactly how to live it, how to be successful, how to enjoy life, how to make money, how to do all of the things that you secretly crave, which is significantly more important than approval. Hence, I get to walk around an airport with a t-shirt on it with my signature on it these days that says approval isn't needed, because it really isn't. I don't want it, I don't need it, and that's come from the belief, the confidence that I get from living the life that I am today, which is underpinned by the principles of success in business, in life, in happiness, and understanding that. And that's one of the things that I've got from Dan. Lots of autonomy to live life, how I want to live life, with who I want to live life, where I want to live it, when I want to live it, not having to be in any town or any city, any country on any given day to make the money I want, which just kind of flies in the face of how most people kind of live life. So I think the best thing that I've ever learned from Dan is the idea that approval isn't needed. It's not a phrase that he used, it's a phrase that I come up with myself, but it was as a result of everything that I got to learn from Dan. It allowed me to live a life where I don't need approval from anybody. I got to cut the cord on all of the negativity, all of the worries about what people thought about me, what I was doing, how I was living my life. And I believe that's how every entrepreneur these days really secretly is doing what they're doing, so that they get to live their own life on their terms, independent of worrying about what anybody else thinks. Approval absolutely is not needed.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, and if you now find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/books, where you can find my best-selling books, which will show you how to add more profit to your practice. Or send an email to paul@paulgough.com to ask about how we can help you accelerate the growth and profitability of your clinic. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this helpful, please share this video out. Thanks so much.